Good evening, Amy Colpert with ABC News. The community of Tennant Creek is demanding overcrowding in public housing be addressed as a matter of urgency to best protect children and families in the wake of an alleged rape of a 2-year-old girl. Improving public housing was a key election promise of the Northern Territory government, yet today the Chief Minister heard firsthand from people in Tennant Creek about what they're calling a housing crisis. Reporter Claire Campbell joins us live from Tennant Creek. Claire, how has the Chief Minister's visit been received in town?
Well, many in the community are still angry that it took 2 horrific crimes to spur this government into action. But they say they are now hopeful that real change is coming. The visit of the Chief Minister, his deputy and the Assistant Police Commissioner today was mostly well received. But some of the meetings did get a little heated, with some very personal stories being shared. A town's problems and its people packed to the rafters.
Overcrowding does lead to all of this, the violence, especially child protection too, the safety of children.
The Chief Minister flew into Tennant Creek today for the first time since the alleged rape of a 2-year-old girl and the death of a man from an assault 2 weeks ago. Police numbers in the town have been boosted. An extra 6 child protection staff have been deployed. Police officers have returned to overseeing alcohol sales, bottle shop trading hours have been restricted, and the town's CCTV unit, which was controversially relocated to Alice Springs despite skyrocketing crime, has returned to the main street. But all that's only been promised on an interim basis.
What we need is a longer term commitment to increase staff, increase the level of resources that are here, because there's a lot of work that needs to be done.
The only way to get sustainable long-term reform, not responses are going to evaporate after 12 months, is if it's based off the community making decisions and the community demanding things.
Today, nearly all talk was on the public housing crisis as the major underlying cause behind a spike in alcohol-related harm and crime and the best way to protect children moving forward.
At one stage, I counted my family, there was 15 adults and about 7 children living in a 3-bedroom house. So it causes arguments, lack of food, kids going late to school because of lining up for a shower.
We're nearly 10 or 11 people living in our house, and sometimes we have a problem, and that's why we need to get ours.
Traditional owner Hagar Lovegrove told the Chief Minister during a heated meeting she's been waiting 35 years for a house.
We fill out application, you're going to have to wait another 5 years or 2 years. That's wrong.
Waiting lists for public houses in Tennant Creek are about 6 years, yet 18 homes are sitting vacant, but up to 7 of those have fallen into disrepair.
People just throw their hands up in the air and they've got nowhere else to go except overcrowding for families.
2 weeks ago, when Tennant Creek saw a dramatic spike in crime, hundreds of people from neighbouring communities had travelled here for a funeral. It's common for people to travel to Tennant Creek for events like that, but when they do, there's nowhere for them to stay. So they camp with families in already overcrowded houses or in their backyards, and that's often when the trouble starts.
I got stabbed in my knee, I got hit in my head, just over my money and my grog. I was really alcoholic during that day, but I'm looking at myself, it's terrible.
I think that if we had somewhere safe for people to stay coming into Tennant Creek for things like funerals, it would make a big difference.
A community and a government that has room for improvement.
So Claire, where to from here?
So all the policies announced so far by the government are interim measures and they'll need to be reviewed in 6 weeks' time. Police say the restrictions on takeaway alcohol sales are already working, and today they've been extended to roadhouses along the Stuart Highway. But the town's mayor says he wants the Director General of Liquor Licensing to actually come to Tennant Creek and meet and consult with the community before announcing any extension of that policy. The Chief Minister says he'll unveil his plan for the town soon, but he's promising to look out for his hometown, and the community says they'll hold him to that. Amy.